Hi there. In this video, we are going to observe the mind, and we are going to focus on one thing, or at least we're going to try. And success is not if we succeed in focusing on one thing. Success is if we try. Okay? So, for now, please take a comfortable position for some 15-20 minutes. You can pause the video here, and when you're ready, we continue. All right. I suggest you put your hand on your belly, there where you can feel the falling and rising of your belly uh, with the breath. And by doing so, you can have a kind of anchor for your attention, where your mind's attention is going. At first, that would probably be the image of this video or the sounds of animals, the insects here. And gradually, you may come to focus on this anchor, the rising and falling of the hands, the sensations in the belly, if you will. And in the next few minutes, with eyes open or eyes closed, just as like you prefer, and you can also observe that maybe the mind is wandering. That's not a problem. So it is an exercise and not something like the finale of the Olympic Games or whatever. So I will at some point say now, and that is the moment that you take into account specifically where was your mind, where was your attention going. And there will generally be some object, maybe a thought, maybe a sound, maybe a feeling or sensation. It can be an itch, it can be anything. For me, it's an itch on my leg right now. And so let's give it a try. The belly and the breath there is your anchor, but your mind could wander. No problem. Let's give this about 30 seconds or so, okay? Now, so the question is, where was your attention? Was it on the belly and the breathing, the rising and falling, or was it somewhere else? Remember, it's not about succeeding, it's about trying to observe the mind, where it is going, what it is doing. And you can feel free to let it wander. But if you can apply more focus and more staying focused, that's a good thing. And we'll just do this again for half a minute or so, okay? Now, so where was your attention? Was there an object? What was the object? What were you doing with it? Maybe did you hear something and interpret the sound? Or did you have a thought, a fantasy, or maybe a memory? So whatever it was, you have perceived how your mind is focusing and not focusing, how it's being observing what's going on and having difficulty of focusing on what you may have chosen to focus on. And you can look at it as a game, like a musical chair dance, when the music stops. That's when I say no, now, I mean, and we can do that again. And let's make it a little bit longer, maybe a minute or so that you can, at every moment when you catch your attention being away from the belly breathing, you can bring it back there. All right? There we go. Now, object, kind of thought process. Okay, you now recognize. You can do this practice anytime again, whenever you want, for 10 seconds, for 10 minutes, whatever you feel like. And what it will bring you is gradually the freedom of choice where you put your attention. And that can be on an important subject, and that means that you are really thinking. But it can also be on just a sensation or an emotion or a taste. And this way, we sharpen the mind by applying more focus. And you also find that the less you judge what your mind is doing, the freer the mind becomes and the freer you become of having the emotion or the thought or the object that you want to focus on. So you are freeing yourself of the burden of this, what I could call maybe the hyperactive mind, which is always scanning and going everywhere and anywhere with the attention. And this actually is the core of what meditation is about. Okay? So feel free to use this video again, once or often. It's up to you. In the text of the Getting Past Loneliness program, I give further suggestions on how to exploit and build on this type of meditation. Shall we do it once again? Just for the fun? Okay, I will close my eyes again and let the attention wander again for a moment. Maybe I can focus it on my belly. Maybe I'm too occupied with recording the video. Here we go. now. Good. Have fun. You do that very well. Keep doing it.